Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 5 with me, FalseSymmetry. Today we are sort of chasing down our minecart. It is going around collecting up all the sugarcane in our massive sugarcane farm that is above here. Now I was down here quickly seeing if it was actually going around. I think because I've got my friendly creature noises off that I can't hear it. So I was like, you know what I can do is, because I have that sound off all the time and I like to keep track on if things are breaking or, you know, not working, or if I wanted to extend this, I'm kind of thinking I want like a little room here where I can put like glass along it, so that in this minecart over here that is going back to drop everything off, I think, it basically won't pick anything up if I'm in here. You know, I'd actually chuck something on the floor while it's going around. We'll glass it off. We'll set like a little area in here where I can kind of just like look at it. I've got a feeling it's a thing that redstoners don't do, but perhaps people with that like redstone and do it very occasionally, like myself, do. I don't know, I feel like I definitely want some sort of viewing room though in here. Could be cool. Also, I feel like maybe I could put the storage along here as well, perhaps. Because currently the storage isn't very big. It's sort of just like 7 double chests or something, which, to be honest, should be filling up right about now. The first one at least. So I might have spoken too soon. I feel like I've got rid of all that redstone over there by accident. That is where the button is currently hooked up. I think it's right on that block there. And that is where the redstone should be. Right there. So at least I've picked it up, but I haven't lost it all completely. So I need to figure out if I want to make this path here. If I can get up this block, there we go, much better, much better. Whoa, no, that didn't work. Yeah, I want to basically figure out if I want to make this path here go in, or maybe it'll go down into it. Yeah, okay, so yeah, basically it's a massive viewing platform. We can go down into it, there'll be a staircase down into here. You'll be able to see all of this go. We'll make it look nicely down that end where it's looking a little bit rough. And, yeah, this is really cool. I like the idea. We just need to clean it up a little bit. So I should probably mention this isn't the only project we're going to be working on today. We're going to be working on lots and lots of little things. But I wanted to kind of update you guys on how clean this is looking. But as I'm doing it, I'm sort of thinking, can we, since we're hooking this up to quite a major path right here, this path might hook up in the future to these buildings. I've sort of planned another building there. So I think this path actually might continue through towards where that pig is over there. He's checking out the other build. I feel like Scar's got Bob the Creeper Inspector. I've got like pig inspectors. They're sort of like inspecting my builds. That guy over there, see, he's popped out of that house. He's had a look at that one since the last couple of episodes. And yeah, they're kind of just like following me around, looking at all my builds. Look, I feel like they're duplicating as well. They're like clones or something. Clone pigs. But yeah, because this is quite a major path right here, I thought, you know what, we should go down here, look right and see all of this nonsense, and then look left and see some other stuff. Now, I don't know, actually, how much room we have down there. Might have to go downhill. Yeah, it's quite steep there. It goes lower than that path, so we might have to dig down a lower area. So if there are any little farms you think which could look cool, perhaps if they went down a few steps and would be down there, and I'd maybe glass it off, that could be pretty cool. And then maybe on this side we can put the sugarcane storage for now, so I can get to it. We'll add like a little doorway through here so I don't have to come down this trapdoor anymore. And yeah, at some point in the future we might build a silo. A lot of people have been telling me that a silo might be cool for the sugarcane storage, and perhaps even some more storage if we make some more farms nearby. So all the ideas are flowing in my brain right now, but I can't think of what kind of farms to build underneath there that might be quite small. But they're definitely out of the way, so we could probably put some noisy animal farms possibly down there too. Right, we are done here. We can remove this finally. We can chuck some dirt perhaps up there so that covers it over. Being careful and get rid of all this without getting rid of the redstone. I was sort of close to that bit there. Yeah, so that is a doorway into there. Let's remove this guy. And look at this, we've got some space to work if we would like to do some stuff in the wall in the future. I think actually this might be a good place to put some nano farms. Are they still called nano farms? That might be quite nice because I don't think that'll affect this area too much. We can always build up this mountain a little bit. We can rest against this building here perhaps. I've I've got a feeling this is the one that I want to make a barn and have like a sort of like big doorway this side perhaps, and maybe some farms. That way it was going to be, actually, you know what, I think that's just going to be quite a long, thin house, like the square ones, but rectangular. And there is going to be a barn, I think, over there. That's where I've marked it out. There we go. What do the numbers mean? I'm 16,000, whatever it is. Meaning I'm slacking, whatever. Whatever the numbers mean. I'm not sure what they mean, though. I don't know, I feel like people have been playing around with the numbers on that screen. Every time I log on now, it's different, which is confusing, because it doesn't actually tell you what it is. Anyway, right now we're actually going to head back to the base in here, because I need to gather up some materials that I just do not have right now. We need to gather some concrete up. I've got every other colour but the ones I need. I do need some green though, and we're going to be making something that I should have made a little while ago, but if no one tells Stress, she will never know. There is a little book up here which tells us something we should have done for the Allium Alliance that we haven't done yet. Now, either she's not been paying attention, in which case, I hope Stress isn't watching this video. But, yeah, I've been a bit slow with it. So, let's open this up. And, other than using the Allium Alliance shield provided that we have been doing, we haven't been doing recently, but we did do as soon as we got this book. I had it on me all the time. I put it in a special chest right now. But, also, too, you must make a small shrine to the sacred Allium of Gorgeousness at your base. Nice and simple and easy to follow. That is something we haven't done. If we look out here, I mean, as glorious as it does look, we don't have any flower, any allium shrine anywhere. We have the allium armor right here on display, but no allium flower. Now, it does need to be in water, so I'm thinking perhaps maybe on the edge of the area, somewhere in the sea perhaps. I'm not quite sure, but we're going to be building that up. I need to gather up the materials first, find a good spot, and the shrine should be built in no time. Okay, I've been jumping around the area for so long now, looking, look, it's even gone nighttime. I spend the whole time just looking around, trying to find a spot of water to put this allium in. Now, the allium is just a little bit taller than that mushroom. It's a stem and a little bulb on top looking like an allium. It is pink though because, I mean, other than purple, there isn't really a colour of an allium. I've got allium on me right now, yeah. Pink and it's not quite the right colour. It's not quite the right colour, but it's as similar as we're going to get with some nice texture involved too. Now, I was thinking I could put it along here because it's very, very shallow along the side here, but the problem is that's going to just like mess up our view across here. We're going to have one random flower in the way. So I want to kind of mix this in with possibly either what we've got over here, or I'm thinking, I came over here and I thought, you know what, we need to have it in water. How cool would it be to have a pond over here? A pond, it goes down into like a waterfall down these steps, like turns into maybe a little bit of a river, and then kind of becomes a pond over here again. And then we can continue some sort of rough path along here, have some trees around the place, because we're going to have to build some more of those guys at some point, because currently that area looks super built up and lovely with the trees. This area not so much. We haven't even bothered doing the floor yet, making the floor look lovely. So there's a lot to think about right now. I'm going to think some more, look around some more, see if I can find a place for this allium, because it is quite tall. I can't really build it over there, even though it might go over there some other point. We might move this. So let's keep that in mind. We could move it in the future and build a temporary place for it. Even maybe here might work. Right, daytime's going to make this way, way easier. I've decided exactly where I want to build this thing. I'm hoping I have some dirt on me. I do. Perfect. So we can nicely make this look pretty sweet. Now what I'm going to do is build it completely out of concrete first, then add the powdered concrete to add a little special something to it. We're going to also, oh, that could be an issue. That's quite close there, but it's on a diagonal. I've sort of cut away this area here a little bit, which I think is going to work fine. I don't think it's going to be a huge issue. So we're going to add some the stem and some leaves. We're going to go up 2 more, I think, and then up here. I'm hoping this is the correct level. We need to start building this flower. Now, I don't know if 32 is going to be enough to build the whole thing, but once we know how much of the powdered we want, we can turn some of that back into some solid stuff. So, in fact, actually saying that, I might make it hollow inside, because it doesn't matter, mobs can't spawn inside it. So, the idea is that it's going to look like some massive, or the pink sort of, does the pink look cool? You know what, actually the pink does look pretty cool. I was worried that it would be too much in this area, but you know what, I think it might be okay. So we've got one there, one there, and then what happens here is this turns into like a plus symbol, and then we carry on up. So basically I'm going to build the front of this so we can sort of get an idea as to how it's going to look. And then I guess I should possibly make this into a +2. Wait a second. What is this? Is this it? Have I done it? Have I figured it out? Have I figured it out? Maybe. Is that a plus symbol? Yeah, okay, cool. So, maybe like that. Yeah, like that. At the front it should... Oh, well, it's sort of... Okay, we sort of got like a quarter of it built, but... That gives you a good idea, right? What does that look like from over on this path? I want you to be able to see it, but not to be like too overpowering. Yeah! And you know what? If we like that, we can build other flowers very similar. Just different colours, like different flowers other than the allium. And kind of mix it in, but have this as the specific allium, you know, shrine. I've even got an idea to make this into something more than it is, but I don't currently know what is underneath this. I've got a feeling maybe some redstone. So let's finish up this allium, add some texture to it, and hopefully Stress will really like this thing as much as this endermite does. Hey, speaking of endermites, another one just spawned, and I've just got its head! Oh my goodness! I've not seen the endermite head before. Actually, no, I think I have. I've got a feeling Tango and Zedaf have one. Look at this thing, it's like I'm some sort of, like, cyborg. Cyborg Force is now a thing. Look at this thing! Oh, that looks crazy. One thing actually about the heads that would be cool is if you were wearing one. You know how if you're in spectator mode and you left click on a mob, if you don't know about that, try it out now. Get into a world, you know, get some mobs like a creeper and an enderman and stuff, and left click on them so you can see through their eyes. And the creeper, for example, has like some green, like everything it sees is green. That'd be so cool to happen with these heads on. I don't know if that's even possible, but that would be pretty cool. Anyway, let's finish up this allium, add some detail, we need to add some powder, and I think we've got a pretty good flower here. Okay, funny fact about powder, right? You can make it sit on some string, right, and make it float like so. Yeah, if I was to put the... We're going to have to build something for this specifically, so bear with me a moment. Yes, if I was to put the string there and then put that there, it stays there, right? But if I was to put this one higher, it goes completely through the string stays where it is, isn't removed, and it drops to the floor. Is that not a weird bug or something? Have I found a bug that actually people might not want to have removed? I feel like that's weird, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit late to the party, but we need to add some more powder to this thing. It's looking cute though. Okay, so since we've built it right here, I mean, it looks alright. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool from over here, you know, just subtly poking out. I do think that this doesn't stand out enough against the green grass. That, and it looks weird not having the water with the design that we originally planned. So I'm sort of thinking right now we need to build some water around it, like a small miniature pond sort of thing, without it looking too weird. So I'm going to give that a shot. Hopefully we can make it look sort of cool. And if not, I don't know, I'm going to need ideas from you guys, I guess. So wait and see what this looks like, and then let me know if there's anything I can do better, because I'm sort of worried about this. I don't think it's going to look as good as I hoped. Okay, I think I've got it to where I am happy. Let's have a bit of a look. I should maybe add a bit of a rough path to it, maybe, perhaps, at some point. But look at that, the allium is right there. We've even added a little bit of a cave underneath. We've got like a little bit of a light coming from down there, very, very nicely put in there so that you can't see it from outside, but it glows just enough to light up the allium from down there. And yeah, I don't want it to stand out. I did put like a light in there and it just stood out too much at night time. I want this area to be subtle, you know, subtle area, but yeah, there isn't light coming from anywhere else other than there in the garden. Although saying that, there is light coming from here. I think I put a light underneath there. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I don't know, this area's a little bit lit up, but not too crazy. And, yeah, pretty happy with it. Even the pig has come to look at it. What'd you think, pig? Good? Do you like it? Hello? Sir? Sir, I'm over this... Hey, what do you think? No? No, he's not interested. He doesn't like it. So, we have learned what the numbers are in tab. Ooh, there's more people on. Etho is on, he has 0, that would be why, I guess. Tab numbers are community dig score. So basically in Scar City, or, well, no, not Scar City, because that's his base name, possibly? Oh, you can see that quite strongly from over here. Does look like a giant cannonball. I need to make that stand out more. Maybe I'll continue the stone up so that it has some contrast behind it, because that green is just merging in with everything else. So, you will see actually that I have a plant pot on me. I should have maybe grabbed an extra one, but today we are going to finish up the episode by finishing up this bridge. This bridge has been annoying me for ages and ages and ages. It is ridiculous how long this has just been not built. It's kind of ridiculous. So, we're going to be doing a lot of swimming back and forth by the looks of it, and building a bridge. So this is another design my live stream helped me come up with. If you want to be part of that and help me come up with designs in the future, then be sure to come to some of my live streams every evening, or most evenings, I guess, I should say, UK time. So let's build it like so, and that'll kind of give us the structure. And then basically from here, I'm going to make these middle ones a little bit taller. Then we're going to grab some of this and we're going to mix in a little bit of stone brick also. And I need to decide whether or not I want to like do that and then go up, possibly like so, and then go up again. I think that might work quite nicely. Yeah, and we'll basically kind of do some like weirding here, la 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 la, to there, and we'll do the same this side again. So we'll do this sort of thing. We need to sort of go up here, get rid of that, like so, and we have a bridge. Now I've actually forgotten a whole bunch of stuff that I need to make this actually look better. One thing I did think though was because it's a river, we're going to have some lily pads in it, so I'm going to start adding some of those here and there. We will obviously add more, you know, as we go and whatever else. But yeah, we can see we've already added some quite a lot, well yeah, quite a few of them around the outside. One thing I do need to do though, can anyone come up with a better idea than this? I think I just need to dig it out. This just looks so bad. I think I need to remove the sand, because I think down here, no, that's sand as well, it's just deeper. Yeah, I think I just need to dig it out and make that deeper, or at least up till there. It looks kind of silly otherwise. Anyway, I need to get myself some fence posts, some trapdoors, and possibly some more flower pots and stuff, and we should have a pretty good looking bridge. So if anything makes an area, it is this right here. I think this looks great. I'm going to show you guys in just a second what it looks like. We're just adding the final details. Let's jump over to this side. Plant one there, put two up there. Do the same again with the trapdoors. Trapdoors are so good, man. They can be used for anything. I'm so waiting on Mojang adding different types of trapdoors. I really, really need spruce trapdoors in my life, like on Modded. They look so good. Anyway, let me quickly add like a couple flower pots and a couple flowers, you know, like so. One up there too. Yeah, let's use the colour of the flowers we've been using everywhere. Quickly fly back over here, and trust me guys, it's the most subtle little bridge ever, right? But it makes this area so much better. I'm going to come all the way up here. You ready? Oh, it looks so good. Just a little bridge. Like, I didn't have a bridge before. It's so good. Like, I'm so glad the bridge is there, because it sort of separates the river. Because the river just looked rubbish otherwise. It just looked like some weird mouth of, like, don't know, just really, really man-made. Now, I do need to, like, mess with the river and this kind of area here. That looks way too pointy, for example. But, yeah, this is definitely, we're getting there. We're getting there. Things like this, and lampposts, for example, as well, we need to start adding, because they're going to be the little parts that kind of connect up the bigger builds. Because you can't just have big builds, you've got to do all the detail too, like this area here. Oh, that makes me so happy. It looks so adorable. Well guys, sadly that is all I have time for this episode. Remember to leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you think of this bridge and everything else in the comments down below. That allium definitely needs something different with the stem. But other than that, I am super happy with today's episode. I think we created some cool stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.